Bitcoin BTC price pauses below $30K. Here is where it could be headed next. The Bitcoin BTC price is largely unchanged in the mid-$29,000s on Friday. The cryptocurrency found decent support earlier in the session when it briefly fell to test the $29,000 level and 21-day moving average just above it. But the Bitcoin bulls seem to be taking a breather ahead of the psychologically important $30,000 level as key macro events, including a rate decision from the U.S. Federal Reserve next week, loom. U.S. economic data released on Friday in the form of broadly as expected but still fairly hot core PCE inflation and core employment cost index numbers were viewed by the market as supporting the case for an already widely expected 25 bps rate hike from the Fed next week. That would take U.S. interest rates to 25%, and markets are even moving to price in a near 30% chance of another interest rate hike from the Fed at its next meeting in June. But as bank crisis concerns remain front and center as First Republic is taken into FDIC receivership, most analysts are expecting a pause to the rate hiking cycle in subsequent meetings. The Fed's interest rate hiking cycle has put the banking sector under enormous pressure by 1. Hitting the value of bank bond portfolios and 2. Encouraging withdrawals to higher-yielding money market funds. So long as the Fed pause remains the base case assumption, macro shouldn't be too much of a headwind for Bitcoin and the broader cryptocurrency market. And if next week's U.S. jobs and ISM PMI survey data come in weak and boost U.S. recession bets, that could bolster Fed rate cut bets even if the Fed continues to push back against the idea of a near-term rate-cutting cycle at next week's meeting. That could be a tailwind for Bitcoin and help it push back to the north of $30,000, assuming the U.S. dollar's recent downtrend continues and U.S. yields come under pressure. Here's where Bitcoin BTC may be headed next. Chart analysis suggests that the Bitcoin bull market of 2023 remains very healthy. Longer-term bullish developments such as the Golden Cross in early February, the strong rebound from the 200 DMA and realized price in March continue to encourage dip buying behavior. Meanwhile, the recent bounce from the 50 DMA and Bitcoin positive response to its 21 DMA on Friday suggests that near-term momentum is also still pretty good. Bitcoin is up over 5% versus the monthly lows it set under $27,000 earlier this week. Right now, the BTC price is trading in the upper half of $26,500/$27,000 to $31,000-ish range that has been in place since mid-March. But macro developments allowing a rally towards resistance in the $32,500-$33,000 area and to new annual highs looks to be on the cards. Beyond pure chart analysis, on-chain indicators and longer-term analysis of Bitcoin's market cycle give further reason for the Bitcoin bulls to remain confident.